מה יש שם עכשיו על בית המקדש? אז מה יקרה עם המסגד? יישבר?
Givont Mashiach now.
בית המקדש ייבנה בשנים הקרובות. מה יש שם עכשיו על בית המקדש? אז מה יקרה עם המסגד? יישבר? כשאתם חושבים על ירושלים בעוד 10 שנים, כולם חרדים?
יש גם ערבים.
תהיה משיח, הבנתי, כן, מה אתה אומר?
שמחווה כל מה שישראל לאחרונה נמצא ניתצו כמה עניינים. מה שרואה עוד, וגם מצא שעדיין משיח ליבו. אז הייתה משהו ומה ידיעתו.
עושים.
הכנראה שהיא מספיק, שהיום כבר כמה שעות בגלל עדיין ליבו, אבל יש עוד כמה שעות, אבל יש להשתדל גם היום.
Can I reveal, Jared, how long we've known you? Well, he was never small. He was always big. He was always tall. But
The relationship between Israel and America is stronger than ever, and we really thank Prime Minister Netanyahu for his leadership and his partnership.
thank you.
We will move the American embassy to the eternal capital of the Jewish people, Jerusalem.
Donald Trump recognized history. He, like King Cyrus before him, fulfilled the biblical prophecy of the gods worshipped by Jews, Christians, and yes, Muslims, that Jerusalem is the eternal capital of the Jewish state.
I think President Trump has made history. This will be remembered the way we remember the Cyrus Declaration from 2,500 years ago when he told the exiles of Babylon, you can go back and rebuild the temple in Jerusalem. This is a historic moment, and we will always remember it. In Jerusalem, King David established our capital 3,000 years ago. In Jerusalem, King Solomon built our temple, which stood for many centuries. In Jerusalem, Jewish exiles from Babylon rebuilt the temple, which stood for many more centuries. In Jerusalem, the Maccabees rededicated that temple, and restored Jewish sovereignty in this land. And it was here in Jerusalem, some 2,000 years later, that the soldiers of Israel spoke 3 immortal words, Har Habayit Be'adenu. The Temple Mount is in our hands. The Temple Mount is in our hands. Words that lifted the spirit of the entire nation. We are in Jerusalem and we are here to stay.
President Trump is starting a prophetic process by moving the American embassy to Jerusalem. Just like King Cyrus 2,500 years ago said, he charged me to build a house in Jerusalem. Here again, President Trump is building a house in Jerusalem.
Do you really consider the embassy move as just one step in the direction of building the temple?
It's a huge step. It's not just a step, it's a huge step.
From these donations are going to be used for the rebuilding and education of the third temple. The temple belongs to everybody, to the Jewish nation, but also to the whole world. 3 languages, in Hebrew, in English, and in Arabic. So we're starting with the people of Israel, we're starting maybe with the Trump base, but I'm sure that maybe through Trump, everybody will understand not how Donald Trump is important, but how important Jerusalem and the temple is for the whole world. This president, he understood when nobody else understood. He understood we're not talking politics. We're not talking politics. We're talking Torah. We're talking prophets. That's what it's all about. And once we understand it, and I think he understood it, maybe he can't say it, but he knows, and he's pushing us.
Everybody will support building the third temple. Everybody. Then everybody will prosper, because this is what the temple is for the whole world.
The Messiah will be the judge. The Mashiach will be the judge, and not for what he sees, and not for what he hears, but what he smells.
You believe the Mashiach ben David is coming to
Mashiach
this
ben
temple?
David is very soon, and he is a Jew, and he is not Jesus. And if the Christians want to hold it, they can hold it. But we will never change our mind. We prefer to go back to Auschwitz and not to change our religion. This is the main thing. We are loyal.
What would happen to Christians who refuse this Messiah and hold on to Jesus?
Then we will see. We will see. I don't know. I'm not the Messiah.